What is going on, traders? Welcome back to a brand new video. Celestin Capital here. First of all, I want to thank you guys for 500 subs, literally 500 subs. I've been posting videos pretty consistently over the past year or two, and we finally reached a good milestone, a nice milestone, 500 subs. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the shares, the likes, the comments, everything, all of the above. All right, and this is only the beginning. We haven't even scratched the surface yet. All right, so we're gonna continue to grow. 1K is on the way, and I'm excited for the future. And we are gonna continue to grow. I'm gonna continue to provide value for you guys. And I know the only reason I have this many subscribers is because I provide value to you guys. I know you guys would not have subscribed if you didn't see value in me, because I'm pretty sure most of you guys do not know me in person. So it's not because you want to support me or anything like that. It's mostly because I provide you value. So again, thank you guys so much. And this is only the beginning. Now let's get into our market weekly outlook. As you know, every week we do the same thing. I show you guys exactly what I'm looking at for the week ahead and what I'm anticipating for the markets. We're going to go ahead and start off with GU. GU was beautiful last week, even though it started off the week pretty ugly because we were down here within the consolidation. I was expecting sales early in the week, couldn't catch any, kept getting stopped out. But ultimately, price broke a major structure point, and I caught some of the buys. And you guys will see that once I get my payout on FTMO, exactly what I'm talking about, because it was absolutely beautiful. So earlier last week, this was the major structure point. I was looking to see if price broke, then we'd head to the upside. And that's exactly what happened. Price broke, gave us a nice retest, and I caught buys like a 1 to 2. I did not catch these entire 2 candles, absolutely not. But I did get a piece of the pie. That's what's most important. You're not always going to get the pie. You're not always going to get the whole pie, but as long as you get a piece of the pie, hey, sometimes you just got to be satisfied. When it comes to trading, you have to learn to be satisfied. Anything else in life, you should always strive for more. So that's my little wisdom, my little nugget for you from this video. So again, GU, we have broken structure to the upside, and I'm just looking for strictly buys right now. Now, where am I looking for buys? So we have one of 2 areas. We have this area right here to continue up, or we have this major area that price just absolutely broke through for price to retest to continue to the upside. So these are the one of 2 possibilities that I'm looking for buys from. Let me shorten this. If I were to look for sells on GU, sales are not clear right now, but if I were to look for sales, price would have to break all the way down here for me to look for sales, which, yeah, we don't have to worry about that for now, at least. You know, the market could always shift structure just like it did at the end of the week, last week, but just not looking for sales right now. So we're not going to put any areas where I'm looking for sales from. But buys from here or right here. And if you want, you can put an alert. I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it just like that. GCAD pretty much, well, I didn't do the same thing as GU. I was looking for buys the entire time on GCAD. Beautiful retest of this point right here. And you can see we've continued to the upside. Now, if I were to buy GCAD, this would be a very nice structure to buy GCAD from. Nice impulsive break to the upside. But if we look on weekly, we can see GCAD has tapped into a weekly resistance that was once support, tapped into a weekly resistance, but I think the buys are still clean. Price would have to just shift structure to the downside in order for me to look for sells. So I'm looking for buys from here. And if I were to look for some sells on GCAD, it would have to be below here somewhere. So price would have to come all the way down here. Let me see if there's more structure on the 4-hour. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for sells from right now. This could possibly be a head and shoulders. You know, you got the left shoulder, you got the head, and then potential right shoulder forming. In that event, if price comes down here and I see that price starts holding it as resistance, I will definitely take an entry to the downside, because this is a clean traffic for price to shoot down. You can see with all of this imbalance, look at all this imbalance that price is expected to fill in. It doesn't have to, but we just expect it to fill in. So if price comes back down here, I would definitely look for sales. Short-term sales at least. Long-term sales would be price break below here, retest, and we'll just tank from there. So I've got one or two possibilities. So I'm looking for either this or for price to break below here. But ultimately, right now, I'm looking for buys on GCAD. So buys from here to continue to the upside. So again, I know this is a little tricky, but I've explained this on my channel before in a video. I want to retest to this. All right. Now this may be a head and shoulders. I want to retest to this to continue to the upside, but this may be a head and shoulders. Now, if price starts breaking below here and starts trading under here, I will look for sells. Simple. All right. But if it holds this level as support, I will look for buys. Simple as that. Let's go ahead and move on to gold. Gold is at a clean area for buys right now. Very clean area for buys. Let me go to a higher time frame. So you can see, even though this is a bit sloppy, the buys are still clean. Structure is pretty clean still. So we got a break. We retested the zone over here. Broke above. We retested this. It gave us a decent push to the upside. Could have caught something. Then it went back into this level right here. All right, then we started trading within this level. This may have been a no trade range, but it wasn't too bad to trade. So I would have taken the risk to trade in between here. But for the most part, we pushed back up. We're back above this level over here that you see. And we are retesting it as we speak. So this might be an early trade within the week. Gold, it might happen on Monday or so. Yeah, it might happen on Monday. So we're definitely going to be on the lookout for gold, and yeah, be patient for that. All I'm waiting for now is my setup. I've already got the break. I've already gotten the break, and it's retesting right now. And all I'm waiting for is one of my two setups. Last thing, NASDAQ. I was expecting it to sell. When NASDAQ broke, I was expecting it to sell from around this area, or at least somewhere around this area. But that did not happen. And I can see why, because we hit a monthly level of support. But again, the sales were still strong, so I was expecting price to hold those sales. But because we broke into the upside, we now have to change our bias. All right. So now I am bullish on the NASDAQ. I'm bullish on the NASDAQ. Where am I looking for buys? Right over here at this point. So I'm looking for my retest to continue to the upside. Simple as that. Nothing complicated. Nothing crazy. All right. If I were to look for sales from the NASDAQ, sales are not close to anywhere, not close to it selling yet. But if I were to look for sales, it would definitely have to be below this structure point over here. So I'd have to see a nice price come all the way down here, break, and shoot to the downside. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. And yeah, pretty clean structure. Price is looking, all the markets are looking pretty clean this upcoming week, even though I think we have CPI. Let's take a look. I think we might have CPI this week, because FOMC and NFP was last week. So we got those two out of the way. CPI is usually on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure we have CPI. 8th. Okay, we got Powell on, what day is that? Wednesday? Oh, no CPI. Okay. That is even better. Even better. No CPI. So I'm excited for this week ahead. Not only because there's no CPI, but because the market is pretty clean. Structure is pretty clean. So, hey, looking like a great week. So I'll see you guys in the markets this week. Again, got buys on the NASDAQ. Gold. We have buys as well. Unless price comes below here, then I'll look for sells. All right. So I'm looking for the retest right now, which is happening, to continue the upside. But if price breaks down here, I will look for the retest to sell. Anything in between here is a no trade range. We're not interested in hopping to the markets if price is hovering around here. GCAD, I'm looking for buys at this area, but this could be a head and shoulders. So looking for buys. If it gives me a setup, I'll take it for buys. If not, I will wait, and if price starts trading under here, I will look for sales. All right. Now, what was the last one? GU. Strictly buys on GU. Buys either from here or from down here. One or the other. If we go to the weekly, yeah, just straight clean traffic to go to the upside. We got all this traffic to go. Especially we have this imbalance that we expect to be filled in at some point. Got balance up here as well. So yeah, clean traffic for buys on GU. So hope you guys enjoy this one. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.